Hi, I am Master Ali, and welcome to Kyusho Jutsu, Malaysia. Hi, I am Grandmaster Ali, and just a little acknowledgement here. This is my first course with my new designation of being awarded to 7th Dan in Kyusho Jutsu. Now, under the Kyusho Jutsu World Alliance, 7th Dan is the highest level. And for those who are looking to achieve this, I have my Black Belt Series course that you can go through to 1st Dan. And from 1st Dan, then you will continue on to 2nd Dan, 3rd Dan, 4th Dan with Grandmaster Art Mason. And on 4th Dan, we'll give you the title of Master. Okay, and then after 4th Dan, you've got 5th, 6th, and 7th, and that gives you the title of Grandmaster, which is what I have. So, just want to give a little acknowledgement, and I thank God, first of all, for allowing this to happen. Back in 2017, 6 years ago, when I first started getting into pressure points, more of a fascination, all right? It led me to learning more and discovering more and deeper understanding, and it became from fascination to interesting, and then from interesting to a passion. And that was a driving force for me to continue and to learn more. And, that was a great thing. Now, I've got about 28 courses online and about just over 8,000 students around the world in 142 countries, with speaking from 42 different languages. I would never have dreamed this would happen 6 years ago. So this is fantastic. And I would, after thanking God, I'll just like to thank my mother and father, okay, and my family, my children, okay. They've been with me from the beginning, and they've been my UKs through thick and thin and pain scenarios. So thank you to my family as well. And a special shout out to Grandmaster Art Mason and also Grandmaster Mark Klein. Okay, both very great in their arts and very great mentors as well. All right, so it seems like I'm going to receive an Oscar here or Academy. Thank you to the Academy. Thank you, Oscar. Blah blah blah. Okay, anyway, that's it. So, welcome to my latest course called Kyusho Jutsu Yawara Stick Fighting. Now, believe it or not, actually, I've been throwing the idea in my head for years that I wanted to do a stick fighting course. I loved the stick. Okay, I love training with the stick. All right, and I wanted so much to do a stick fighting course, but I've been hesitating. And let me explain why I'm hesitating. For example, the bow staff. And here's a bow staff. So, the bow staff is a beautiful, beautiful weapon, all right? And the thing is, it's not practical. We train with this weapon, but how many people do you see walking around with the bow staff? Imagine carrying this bow staff to the office, and your office mates, your friends say, "Hey, Grandmaster Ali, are you going to part the coffee today?" The Moses jokes, parting the Red Sea. Are you going to part the coffee? So this is the mocking that you'll get, and for what purpose? So we get rid of the bow staff. And then we got the hand bow. Okay, presto, just appeared, eh? So the hand bow is a great stick, right? And if you got two of them, you got a screamer, you can fight with these things, great, but it's rubbish. You know, walk through or go to a bank. You know, and like I said, you know, you want to put this thing down your shirt, okay? Walk like a penguin with it around and pull it out when you need it. It's not practical. It's really not practical at all. So, you know, you walk into a bank and you got this stick in your hand. You know, you're going to get double stare from the workers, from the security guard. They're going to stop you and say, hey, where are you going with that stick? What? You're looking for trouble here. Go. We don't want you here. You know, so why put yourself through that aggravation? Now what about this? Presto. We got a sword. Now, sword is a beautiful weapon, but the thing is, again, in all practicality, you got it on your side, you know, unless you're a Ninja Turtle, and you've got it on your back like that. But the thing is, walk into a police station with this thing on your side and see what will happen to you. You know, it's not practical. Okay? Do you see anybody walking around with a sword like this today? No. We're not like 1,000 years ago in Japan and everybody was carrying swords and all these things. No. Okay, it's not the Civil War days that they all have swords. No. So the thing is, it's a beautiful weapon to train with. I love the sword. I've got many swords on my wall, as you can see. But the thing is, you cannot carry this wherever you go. And what about these nunchucks? You know, fantastic weapon. Can cause a lot of pain, you know, just whacking somebody in the head. But the thing is, this is not so bad if you want to conceal it in your shirt. Okay, you still may be walking a bit stiff. You can put it in your back. Okay, but the point is, if you're stopped by the police and they find it on you, what are they going to do? They're going to take it away from you. So what is the benefit of that? All right? And we got this knife. Very nice weapon. But again, it's not illegal to buy a knife, but it's illegal to carry it around. And if you use it in a situation, what will be the outcome for that? What's the repercussions? Will the law work in your favor or in the favor of the other person that you just stabbed and killed or something, whatever it may be, or injured? Share this story. Back in 2017, I made a trip to Canada with my family, and from Canada, we went down to the States, United States, went to Florida, went to a flea market. I bought some knives. They had some really beautiful knives at the flea market, even a switchblade, and bought a butterfly knife, I think it was, and 2 other really nice knives. I think it was 3 or 4. Let's say 4 knives I bought altogether. So when we traveled back, we traveled by car, so it was very easy. I just kept the knives in my pocket. No problem to cross over the border. And then leaving Canada, I put 2 knives in one of my check-in bags and 2 knives in another one of our check-in bags. And off we left. And it was in China, in Shanghai, the Shanghai airport. We were transiting there and then changing from, I think it was Air Canada, now going to with Singapore Airlines, from Shanghai to Singapore. And these are in my check-in bags, not the carry-on bags, but check-in, right? Check-in, understand that, check-in. And so at the front counter, at the registration counter, or whatever you call it, we had to wait until they got like the green light in order for the bags to go through. And then about a minute, some people came up to the counter and said, "Okay, sir, come with me." So we went into the room and they asked me, "Can you open your bag?" Okay, so I opened the bag And they said, do you have any knives in your bag? And I'm thinking, oh man, oh man. And I said, yes, here, 2. So they took the knives, closed up the bag, went back. Had to go back and wait at the counter. And they came back out and they said, sir, can you come with us again? And then the other bag, they said, do you have anything in this bag? Knives. And I opened it up. I said, here. I was already upset because they took my last 2 knives. And now imagine the other 2 knives that I put in the other check-in bag, they took that as well. So that was that. All right? So you cannot even put it in your check-in bag. And like, who the heck, when you're sitting in the plane, has access to their check-in bag? Duh! You know, I understand the carry-on bag because, okay, it's right there on the top. I can access the knife and I can cut up people or whatever, right? But this is the check-in bag. So, you cannot even carry a weapon like this in your check-in bag. And imagine a karambit. You know, I see guys training with karambits and I'm thinking, wow, very cool. You know, they can do all these select moves and all these things, but for what purpose? You can buy a karambit. You can buy them online. There's no law that says you cannot buy it. But if you get stopped by the police and they find it, they will take it from you. They will take it. So again, what is the benefit of carrying a weapon like that? All right? And the other weapon, actually, I don't have it right now. It's in my car, but my wife and daughter went out with the car. But I have a baton. Okay, you know, these extendable batons. And this is my second baton. The first baton, I had it in my car and driving over to Singapore. From Malaysia to Singapore, you go through immigration. And the Singapore guys there said, sir, okay, can you step out of the car? And they're looking through the car, random check. And bingo, I had the baton in the glove compartment or in by the driver's side, you know, that little compartment. And he says, what's this? And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my God. Okay? And then I open it up and he asked me, do you know what this is? Yeah, I know what this is. So he said, you're not allowed to bring these things into Singapore. So come with me into the office. We need to take it from you. So I lost my first baton. Okay? Then I bought another one. So I have a second one now. But I know now cannot cross anywhere with this baton. So you want to go through immigration. You want to go on a flight. Can't bring these weapons with you. What's the point of training with all these weapons? And all you can do with the weapons is keep them in the dojo. There's no practicality. So now, do you understand why I've been hesitating to do a stick fighting course? Okay, because what's the point of teaching you to use the stick with Kyusho Jutsu and you can't carry the thing with you? You can't go anywhere with the stick. You're in a fight. Hey bro, can you wait? Let me go home, get my stick, I'll come back, and then we can continue the fight. Think it'll work that way? No. So the practicality of all these weapons is for no purpose. Probably the only weapon, okay, other than what I'm going to show you next, is a walking stick. The cane. The cane is a weapon that you can actually go anywhere. Go into the bank, go to the office, go through immigration, get on an airplane. Nobody will question you. Nobody will say, hey, where are you going with that cane? You know, you won't get double stare looks if you're carrying if I'm carrying a sword on my side, they're looking at you, hey, Mr. Ninja, you know, Mr. Samurai. So, you have a cane, nobody looks at you any different. They think, oh, poor guy, maybe he has bad knees, you know? So, the cane is another good weapon, I give that. And then the weapon that I'm using for this course is called the Yawara stick. And here we go. I've got a Yawara stick. Alright? So, all that little magic stuff actually wasn't really magic. It was my son passing these things back and forth. Okay, I was just having some fun. Now, the thing is with the Yawara stick, this actually is not a genuine Yawara stick. This actually is a reflexology massage tool. Okay, for shiatsu massage, for reflexology, for acupressure. You can use it to press into the pressure points for massage purposes. There is nothing illegal to buy this. It is not illegal to use this, and it is not illegal to carry this. This is the perfect concealed weapon. This one in particular is made out of wood. You can stick it in your pocket. You can walk through immigration. You can go through those scanners. No problem. You can put it in your carry-on. You can put it in your check-in bag. No problem. You're not going to get, hey, sir, can you come to the office with me? None of that nonsense, right? So, and if you are searched and they find this piece of wood, say this is for shiatsu massage, sir. I use it on my large intestine 10 point right here to help lower my blood pressure. Okay, sir, no problem. We don't want your blood pressure to go up. Keep your stick. All right. So very simple. And you walk into the office. You don't even walk with it in your hand. You have it in your pocket. Nobody knows. You walk into the shopping mall. Nobody knows. You look just like the regular guy, like any other guy. And you have a weapon on you. All right? So you can keep this anywhere. You can keep it in your car. They're not going to stop you. And if they find it, this is a shiatsu stick. This is for reflexology, sir. I use it. You know, I massage my points. All right? It's for my health. Okay, sir. Keep your stick. No problem. So, that is the benefit of the stick. And it's very easy to carry, very easy to hold, and nobody knows you've got it. So, the nice thing with it, it's the actual ideal weapon. So, this course is based on the Yawara stick and using it in combat situations. And believe it or not, this little stick here inflicts a heck of a lot of pain. Okay? This would put more pain than you can with your hand. All right? With your fingertips. You know, this little thing, with lesser momentum, lesser effort, this little stick here will cause severe pain. So, it makes it perfect for Kyusho Jutsu. All right? So, without further ado, watch the rest of these demos and enjoy the promo video. And I hope to see you in my course. Thank you, and I am Grandmaster Ali.